Hey traders, just put together a quick recap here for Friday, 27th of May to wrap up the week. And it is going to be a pretty quick recap because I actually didn't take any trades today. So I kind of debated whether or not I'd put together a video, but I thought I would just kind of, wrap up the week and also just to talk a little bit about, so the importance of being disciplined, staying within your plan, and not trading if there's no trades to take. And that's one of those things that really new traders often struggle with a lot because they kind of have this goal set in mind that they're going to make a certain number of points every day. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, kind of that 2 points per day or 10 pips per day goals that you often see. And because of that, they're so focused on it. And then when they get a day that nothing really sets up for them, they still try to force trades. They still try to kind of create something out of nothing, try to force the market to work to their will essentially, and the market usually doesn't want to do that. It's going to snap back on you and take that potential profit away. So it's important that if there's just nothing available, that you're patient and wait for your quality setup. And if nothing comes up, you just don't trade. So I consider 0 trades and 0 points for the day to be a good result because things were so limited, and it probably was because of a combination of Yellen speaking in the afternoon, and a lot of people kind of want to wait on that just to see if there's any hints of upcoming interest rate changes, and then also because of Memorial Day long weekend, and there's going to be a lot of traders just not at their desks and kind of already taken the time off. So we saw a very limited pre-market, not a real surprise to see things being very limited in the early stages, and so basically I just stayed around for a little bit, didn't find anything that was compelling, and just wrapped things up. And it overall was still a pretty solid week. Had good results, 17 points overall, with one day that obviously really stands out, that Wednesday that had a lot more profit potential, and that often is the case. There's often 1 or 2 days during the week that offer the majority of the profit potential, and it's yet another reason why you don't really want to limit yourself in terms of aiming for just a couple points a day, because some days offer a lot more, and then some days like this don't offer that much. And if you kind of just always cut yourself off at that 2-point level, then a day like this you're going to really struggle because you need that 2 points, and even just taking one loss because you're trying to force something all of a sudden can cause a little bit of panic that you're not going to meet your weekly goal, and that one loss is a pretty big chunk of your overall weekly profits. So you can kind of understand how newer traders can get into a little bit of a spiral there in terms of the emotions and the fear and all that sort of thing all rolling up, and then making some bad decisions and often really hurting their weekly results. So better to just take each trade, each setup kind of on its own merits, and each day as it comes, and then if you allow your edge to play out over the course of the week and take your valid trades, you can have a very good result. So hopefully you guys had a good weekly result yourself, and enjoy your long weekend, and I'll be back with some more recap videos for next week, hopefully with a nice consistent market throughout the week. No real slow Fridays. So that's it for now, guys. Have a great one. Talk to you soon.